Hi everyone, this is Cooper with Team 4. This is our case study 4 on Willow Tree. Team 4 is comprised of Gloria, Yanzi, Cooper, and Seren. So to get started, what is Willow Tree? So from the case study, we know that Willow Tree began as a small digital products startup company based in Charlottesville, Virginia in 2007. By 2020, Willow Tree's more than 500 full-time team members had launched hundreds of digital products, including mobile apps, websites, video assistants, and TV experiences. Therefore, what we know is that Willow Tree is a privately held company in the digital products consulting space. The core strength of Willow Tree is their small and dedicated teams of excellent professionals who work as co-located teams to provide outcome-driven design and technical solutions. The co-location enables employees to work efficiently face-to-face and arouses talented ideas of design and engineering in a highly cooperative working environment. The co-location enables employees to work efficiently face-to-face and arouses talented ideas of design and engineering in a highly cooperative working environment. So now we're going to delve into Willow Tree and COVID-19. So COVID-19 has impacted businesses across the world. However, for companies where collaboration is key, such as Willow Tree, the pandemic has been particularly challenging. So, Willow Tree has a culture of collaboration which is held together by working together in close proximity, particularly in person. However, the pandemic has rendered it unsafe for employees to gather in an in-person kind of way. And one challenge is that Willow Tree's organizational structure is set up in a way where in-person interactions are highly relied upon. So this means that there's also concern that employees will not be able to maintain the high standards and level of productivity that existed prior to the pandemic when they were working in person. In addition, the highly collaborative nature of autonomous teams is made more challenging by people not being in the same physical location because communication is harder. Additionally, if people are distracted by the needs of their home lives while stuck at home, the quality of their work may suffer. Furthermore, Zoom is not an adequate replacement for in-person business meetings, as there is a lot of communication that is lost in the online space, such as nuances that may go unnoticed. So the global pandemic of forcing employees to work from home eliminates the engagement of co-working and communication with clients. And in this case, the company's co-located working culture simply no longer exists. So as you can hopefully see from the diagram that I've created here, Willow Tree's traditional product team models are highly divisional, made up of managers, product professionals, technical experts, project managers, engineering directors, product designers, etc. So currently, Willow Tree's traditional project team models are highly divisional. In a product-based structure, which is also known as a divisional structure, you assign employees into self-contained divisions according to the particular line of products or services they provide, the customers they deal with, the geographical area they serve, etc. At Willow Tree, there are managers like project manager and engineering director, product professionals like product designer, product architect, product strategist, product researcher, content designer, technical expertise like software engineer, software test engineer, and analytics engineer. So now let's look at if this could be changed. So it could probably be changed if there was enough flexibility. The case for remote working is that employees could go back to their home countries and the team evolves to be an international team. Time zones, working schedules, and daily routines would not be the same for all employees, and it could harm the collaboration of the team. However, Willow Tree could settle divisions based on regions first, which would enable efficient, timely communication, and therefore members could be more responsive. Besides, even in the same time zone, it is hard for everyone to be in the same Zoom meeting from morning to night, and employees' working time is divided into separate sections. So tasks would be better assigned more specifically for individuals rather than for one team overall. A team could have reoccurring meetings every day or every week for brainstorming and discussion, but most of the work could be divided in order for everyone to work independently in their own working time. So of course, this arises the question of what would this look like, right? So the operation of Willow Tree's business will switch to online tools, for example, Zoom meetings for team and client meetings, Google Jamboard for brainstorming ideas, Lucid and Figma for real-time collaboration prototyping, GitHub for managing development histories and the latest changes. And in terms of organizational structure, it is harder for managers to oversee products, because they cannot see the products or people themselves. So this could lead to an increased time amongst all parties when trying to coordinate things. And again, flexibility will be critical and crucial, as well as good communication and time management. So at this point, there should be no question that COVID-19 completely changed WillowTree's operational game plan. The pandemic completely changed the game and disrupted their business model, which was responsible for the success of WillowTree. The company relied on close collaboration between software engineers, designers, and product managers to provide bespoke solutions to clients. With everyone scattered around as a result of the pandemic, this business model came under threat due to challenges with maintaining close communication, collaboration, and productivity among employees who are now working in a remote setting. Additionally, WillowTree's business model was based on tight communication with their clients, making use of a technique called nudging to bring a product mindset to contract-based projects. With the pandemic and the associated remote work constraints, maintaining this kind of close interaction with clients could become a challenge for the company, changing their operational game plan. So then comes the question, what happens to small, co-located teams in a pandemic? Well, everything is subject to change. There's a loss of connection and many tech challenges that must be overcome. For starters, Zoom is not a replacement for in-person meetings or work. And people may have tech issues like limited access to a variety of equipment, resources, and IT support. Plus, nothing beats in-person interactions and the complicity that exists between teams when they are physically in the same work environment. Working remotely means teams would have limited time for interaction because most people quickly get tired of digital conferencing platforms such as Zoom, hence the term Zoom fatigue. WillowTree spent 2 years creating a lively work environment that was designed to promote the company's culture and values and encourage creativity and productivity. Unfortunately, this kind of environment may not exist in each employee's home. And although the majority of those people working in this company were people skilled in digital technology, they could still face technology-related challenges while working at home, like limited access to a variety of equipment, resources, and IT support. However, small groups that are not necessarily co-located could make it so that there are more people to work with, generating a greater exchange of ideas. Digital project management is kind of like a choose-your-own-adventure game, especially when it's contract-based. If you contract out digital project management versus doing it in-house, it may be difficult to get a contractor to understand your company in its wholeness, or it may just take a lot of time to get someone to understand the needs of your company. Time is money, and money is time, so it may make digital project management more difficult and costly than if it were done in-house. So you may have employees with nothing to do. Since contract-based projects are more likely a one-time thing, this means the long-term benefits are much fewer than the short-term benefits. And WillowTree worked hard to set up a good relationship with past business partners and clients, and renewed contracts like maintaining the past products or projects. In this way, the improvement of the user experience and bottom line of clients translated into significant improvements in WillowTree's bottom line. In addition, due to the adjustments that the company had to go through during the pandemic, product launch plans can be disrupted, forcing product managers to adjust delivery schedules for both existing and new products. The pandemic has caused a lot of stress to a variety of people, as seen in these two images. Product management teams could feel stressed due to potential reduction of team capacity and new requirements for remote collaboration. Adjusting to new requirements for remote work might require a process of consultation with human resources, taking time from existing projects and delaying delivery. Additionally, economic anxiety and shifting priorities could lead clients to cancel potential projects, causing a loss of revenue for WillowTree. In addition, customer interaction dynamics have changed due to the current pandemic, and it may take a while for product management teams to figure out the best approach to interact with their clients. And lastly, product management teams may not be accustomed to launching new products virtually. Therefore, the company would need to consider investing in training product managers on how to successfully launch a product in a virtual environment. So to recap, the main challenges that WillowTree now faces are increased time requirements through scheduled and coordinated meetings, contracting projects that may have rotating employees. It's also harder to build rapport with customers in a virtual environment, and there's reduced creativity in an online environment. So if our team were to hire an entry-level project manager in the middle of the pandemic, The skills that we would look for would include strong leadership, strong communication, ability to negotiate, ability to manage risk, quality control, critical thinking, strong interpersonal skills, a person who's detail-oriented, and also someone who is very organized. And here's our job description for an entry-level project manager. Being the point of contact with clients, which includes communicating with the client frequently and in a professional and timely manner. Developing project scopes and objectives, including all relevant stakeholders, and ensuring technical feasibility. Helping teams with initial planning of deliverables and prioritization of project goals, features, and needs. Measure project performance using appropriate systems, tools, and techniques. Create and maintain comprehensive project documentation. Use appropriate verification techniques to manage changes in project scope, schedule, and cost. Develop a detailed project plan to track progress and lead projects with high regards to risk, cost, time, and quality management. As for the experience that our entry-level project manager would need, they would need to be able to work with many groups to complete different tasks. They would need coursework in business management, at least a bachelor's degree if not higher, prior experience with leadership positions, customer service jobs, and managing global or remote teams. We also know that many people are looking for a job in the middle of a pandemic, so we do not anticipate that it would be hard to hire someone. Thank you for watching our presentation. We look forward to hearing what you have to say. We look forward to seeing your comments, criticisms, critiques, etc. in the discussion boards that will be posted later this week. We hope that you all have a great day. Thank you. Bye.